Hey guys, first up I'd like to explain why I've not posted for a while. Basically I've not been on YouTube for about 3 years. I've just basically been too busy really, and in that time a lot of changes happened. Before I was competing in powerlifting, and now I've changed over to strongman, and I enjoy it much more. I just want to talk a bit more about why I've changed really. I'm still using a conjugate training system, but just adapted for strongman. I feel it's probably a better system for strongman, to be honest. Just because of the varied movements and stuff, it kind of has better carryover to doing a greater variety of events. But firstly, why strongman? Right, before in powerlifting I wasn't really having that much success. I wasn't actually that genetically gifted for leverages and the powerlifting movements. Whereas moving over to strongman I've had a lot more success already. And I think I'm actually been more suited towards it, not just physically but also my mindset. Because I like training for all the different aspects of it. Powerlifting's great, training your max strength. It's probably the best way of testing that. But I like training different performance elements as well at the same time, and raising my GPP and speed and power and stuff like that. And it's a way for me to compete in that, as well as just maximum strength, which is really important in strongman still. I'm not the best at moving events and stuff, but I'm trying. I've only just moved, got a new home gym. I've got access to a yoke and farmer's watch, which I can do all the time now. I've been looking at adding some stones. I've already got a sandbag. It's only about 100 kilo sandbag, and it's dropping to bits made out of gaffer tape. But I'm going to get a new sandbag first and get some stones. I'll be posting some stuff about that. Yeah, but basically since last time I posted on YouTube, a lot's happened, and my lifts have gone up a hell of a lot, to be honest. I think last time I was posting I was probably deadlifting about 260, but since then I've got 340. My competition success has been alright. Start off in strongman, I started doing opens competitions where there's no weight category at all. Had fun doing that. Then decided to drop down to the 105s, try and be a bit more competitive. Because I'm not the tallest guy in the world, 5'9". I'm not going to compete with the guys who are 30 stone and stuff. And the 105s is probably a much more suitable and also a healthy class for me to be in bodyweight wise. Because at my height, being 140 kilos probably isn't the most healthy thing. So anyway, in the 105s, the main thing I've done, my first comp as a 105 was England's most powerful man under 105, which is kind of it's a national level competition. However, it's the events are generally a bit lighter and faster. It's still kind of ridiculous. It's 120 kilo overhead press. The car deadlift was 300 for reps or something at side handle. So it's still fairly heavy, but there's more of a focus on speed in the competition. There was events like a kettlebell toss over a bar. So these kind of events suited me pretty well, which allowed me to win this competition, which is the biggest achievement I've ever had in lifting in my entire life. And it was a really good day. It was awesome. My prep went perfect for it. It was great. Then after that qualified me to go to Britain's Strongest Man under 105. And about 2 weeks before that, I got injured. And then my performance really suffered from that. My max at the time on deadlift was 330. And in the comp there was a max deadlift and I only finished on 280 kilos. So wasn't really ideal, but I managed to get through the day. Zeroed a couple of events. So it wasn't great, but I managed to get there. Really, my aim now is to try and qualify back for Britain's again, by every means necessary, and do as good as possible at there. Because the standard in the 105s in the UK is pretty ridiculous, to be fair. So it's a really competitive class, good fun to compete in, some good guys going out there, going comps and stuff. But I'm not really competing this year. I was supposed to be doing the strongest 105 in the north at the start of the year, but it got stopped because of Corona, and I'm not planning on competing for the rest of the year, to be honest. There's a few comps on, but whether they're going to get cancelled or not, what's going to happen, who knows. And I'm not really prepared to put myself at risk to go and do that yet. So really, I'm just training, preparing for next year to have a good run at it, trying to get through to nationals again, get to Britain's, and let's see where it goes. All right, cheers everybody. Thank you for listening. Please click like and subscribe. Dan out.